All right, is that better? Or should I light it from the? Should I put it on the back behind me, or is it better? Huh? Not yet. We're not live yet. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I can help you whenever, no worries. How's it going? Sorry, one second. better to have that. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Okay, great. Nope. I don't know, it's kind of a little bit lousy weather, you know, and spring comes pretty late here, so it's kind of like the last of the winter, which is sometimes the worst part of it, in the sense that it's kind of sloppy and icy and just a little bit disgusting overall. But I mean, the days are getting longer, at least with the sun. It's still super cold, I mean, but, you know. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 9 holes each, yeah. Yeah, nice. I've been just wasting so much time trying to get my lighting better, but what's the lighting like? Is it okay? You have more important things to worry about. Okay. It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay. Okay. I'll grab a drink and I'll be right back with you. Right. Yeah, this is cool. New experience for me. Good. I like it. Perfect. I'm so fascinated by it. It's kind of a little bit of a new concept for me, kind of, but really, really cool. Really great that that's happening. It's funny that it's called sports, but it is, it does take a lot of dexterity and yeah, of course, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Discgolf Valley, okay. Well, yeah, some people are freaking good though. Like, I mean, that was kind of the thing. I played it sort of a lot when it came out, and I really enjoyed it. I think during the pandemic and stuff, it was a great kind of outlet just to have the game. But like about a year or a year and a half ago, I kind of just realized I didn't actually have time to play it. But I started playing it a little bit this week again after I talked to you, so it's kind of nice to get kind of refreshed my understanding of it. And it's cool to see all the new courses and stuff. Like, it's awesome they have real courses on there. That's cool. Great. Yeah. Well, I think it's more familiar to the audience when it's in that European Open kind of layout anyway. Yeah, hopefully soon. Oh, definitely, yeah. Already? Nice. We haven't even started. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Definitely a cool concept, and I see a lot of the potential for sure.
Remember to turn you on and myself. Oh, there we go. I hope everyone can hear. Is the audio okay? We're trying something new today. We have a guest. Whoop. Let me remember to switch. Yeah, this is going really well. Lots of buttons to press. We have Andrew Gum, commentator on the European Pro Tour, co-host on the Inside EPT podcast. Is that correct, Andrew?
Inside Disc Golf podcast. Host.
Inside Disc Golf, yeah. Can everyone hear both me and Andrew? Dennis is saying it's fine. Saying he's patiently waiting for a Jakob Semmerat disc, and audio sounds good, by the way. Thank you very much. Well, so today it's a little bit of it's a different kind of Discgolf Valley hangout, because today is the EPT Winter Championships. We have a handful of disc golf stream monthly codes to give away. We'll be giving one away after each of the rounds. We'll be playing 6 rounds today, and don't worry, everyone will make the cut for the 2 last rounds. So it's not like Hobbs and Heiser where top 50 or top 15 or whatever it is, top 15% gets through. Everyone makes it through to the second round. The code for the event ID for the first round is in the bottom left corner here, and I posted in the chat earlier as well. And yeah, thank you. And yeah, so after every round, we'll be giving away a Disc Golf Stream monthly code, and after the last round, we'll be giving away a yearly code for Disc Golf Stream, and we'll be giving away a pro code for UDisc as well. So thank you to UDisc. And again, with donations, we have the raffle where, if enough money is donated, preferably through PayPal, because that makes it easier for me to tally up the scores. But I know some local Danes here will probably drop something here by our local electronic payment. Remind me to check that. But if we have enough money donated, we need the threshold for the first disc is 150 Danish kroners. Then I have my little rack of discs here, where I have a few goodies. I just today added. Check this out, and I don't know if. Yeah, this is one of the Jarva open discs.
Got an M4?
I think this is the M4, yeah, and it's a glow plastic.
Those are sweet.
And I don't know, I hope you can still hear Andrew, but yeah, and I have this one as well. This is the FX2 in 400 plast, and I can't remember what they called this. It's not burst. Spectrum, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is the M4. Disc. Yeah, M4 in 400 in the 400 glow or whatever they call it. And I think I have an A2 or something like that. It's an A3 as well from Jarva. So these are up for grabs as well. So get those donations rolling if you want to have a chance at winning something cool like that, or just want to support the stream in general. And as per usual, everyone has a ticket. 10 Danish kroners at least gives you 1 ticket, 25 gives you free, and you're welcome to donate more. So let's open round number 1. And let me switch back to the screen here. Andrew, oh, by the way, Andrew has played Disc Golf Valley before, but this is his first time co-hosting a Disc Golf Valley event, even watching people playing Disc Golf Valley. Is that correct, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. It's a really cool idea. I'm quite fascinated by the concept, and yeah, new experience for me. So thanks a lot for having me. A pleasure and honor.
Can I even remember the ID myself? Let me see here. EPT 23. And I'm playing on an iPad, so then join event. There we go. So the format is there are no draft bags today. We're playing all rounds with default bag. All of them. And someone on Facebook said that they were, I'm gonna miss the default. I love the draft. I love the draft layout. So I told him that, yeah, sure. In the fall, we'll be making an all draft event. I don't think he liked that at all. But yeah, we're starting out easy here on Sunshine Glade with our own bags. Everyone should be able to at least get 9 under, and I already messed it up for myself. So Andrew, you're commentating on the European Pro Tour. How is that? I mean, you're spending a long time in the studio.
I love it. It's a dream job for me. I get to watch disc golf live, which is one of my favorite things to do anyway. So it's really fun to share it with the live audience that way. And yeah, really, really excited and looking forward to the season kicking off there in your home country of Denmark for the Copenhagen Open, coming up for the first weekend of May.
Yeah, it's gonna be
already,
awesome.
yeah, already completely full, and there's even some really high quality players on the waiting list. So hoping they can all get in. And
I haven't even. It's been a while since I checked the registration list, but yeah, it looks pretty awesome. It'll be fun to see the some of the players that we got to know last year, because some of them were brand new to me. All these Finnish players. And do you remember who won? I mean, Rachel Turton won in FPO, and Daniel
Davidson. Yeah, he came out in flames, you know.
Yeah.
Huge win. It was quite a dominant win, really. He distanced himself and really put on a show.
Yeah. Do you know if do you think he'll be, sporting different hats this season as well?
He definitely got a great hat game. He's the 6th highest rated player in the field, so rated 1014. Just actually tied with KJ Naibo at 1014, so they're both the sixth highest rated players.
Yeah, it's crazy
in the field for the MPO side.
All these young people and their disc golf. So the first round here is only 5 or 6 holes, because Sunshine Glade is just a beginner warm-up course. So we were actually done with the first round here. Let's take some scores and see the rest of the field here. I should have actually sent the link to you before, but I forgot to do that. Let's see if UDisc is even working at all. There we go. So we see, as usual, Fergie for reals is starting out hot with 2 aces and 1 eagle at 8 under in 5 holes. That's crazy, man. But Fergie for reals is one of the top players in the world in this game. He's also dominating in the Hobson Heiser events. Let me check here, because I did remember to log it. Yeah, I did. So I think we need a keyword for the first giveaway, because we have a. Let me push some buttons here and see if it works. We have a giveaway for the first disc golf stream code, and we need a keyword. So what can we come up with, Andrew? Maybe the keyword should be Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that. So anyone who wants to win a monthly disc golf stream code, type Daniel in the chat now, and I think we'll be let it run for 3 minutes until 13 past 8 on my clock here, if I remember. This is where I should have a little countdown timer on my screen, but I don't. We're not that fancy yet.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, if just give me the time when it's over.
Okay.
And we can look at and I'm checking so 13 past.
Okay.
So it must be 13 past 7 in your world.
9 o'clock. Yeah, we're 1 hour ahead.
9 o'clock. I keep. It's Ollie it's Ollie who is in 7 o'clock right now.
Over in the far western edge of Europe in Britain. Yeah.
So meanwhile, I'm looking at the European Pro Tour website here. Let's see. Oh, not Facebook. I want to see the disc golf scene link. Registered players. Yeah, full field, 132. There are some qualifier. Yeah, we still have, there's a qualifier event where we have 1 spot, and there's a wild card for the EPT organization. So there's 128 players right now, because there are 2 qualifier spots, 1 for MPO and 1 for FPO from the qualifier event, and then there's 2 wildcards for the partner and EPT. But man, this
9 people I think on the waiting list, right? And some of them are really big names.
Yeah, 9 waitlisted here. Can we see who is waitlisted? This it takes a little while to get used to disc golf scene. I'm not even sure how I can see who is waitlisted.
You can just click on the wait list. Yeah, I know
Oh.
Elias Grippler is in there, and Peter Christofferson. I actually recommended that he get the wild card because
Oh wow.
he's a pretty well-known actor, local guy from Denmark.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he
and
played.
He's actually a really high-quality player too.
He played lead card with Scott Stokely at Samui Swine.
Yep. Yeah, he shot a 1,000 rated opening round there. He won the AMP side. I got to play with him in Kokkedal for his first big event.
Yeah.
He's actually could play in the age protected division, Masters 40 plus. We played together on the first round of Kokkedal, and he has an amazing forehand and a really strong mental game. And I noticed that he has a ton of potential. He hasn't been playing long, only a couple years. And
and it's so crazy that when I started playing disc golf, I played the full Danish tour in 2015, and I don't think any of the events were full apart from we played. I think we played a 9-hole course here and there, or 12 holes or something like that. But none of the events were actually full. I think we were like 60-something people at most. And everyone knew everyone. Like all the people who played tournaments knew everyone. So we knew who to call, like, hey, if Peter or Søren or whoever was missing, we would call them and ask, hey, where are you? We're playing tournament today. Oh, fuck, yeah. I came home late last night. I can't make it. Today, I don't know half of the players. I don't even know a third of the players who play tournaments, including Peter. Like, who is Peter? I'd love to meet him.
He's a super nice guy.
I hope to meet him. I hope he makes it into the event.
Very talented actor as well. Of course, he's famous for the Raised by Wolves Netflix series, but he has a long list.
Oh, wow.
Really big resume. He's got a lead role in that, and he has a lot of great acting experience. So
yeah, wow, that's crazy. Well, I don't have Netflix, so that's probably why I don't know him. Maybe I don't even know what he looks like because I haven't even looked him up on Facebook. That's how it is. I think it's 13 past now, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
I got look.
They got an extra minute. It's fine. So we're gonna roll for the first code, and why is it saying no eligible users? What is wrong with this bot? I saw millions of people writing. What? Okay, there's something wrong with this bot because it hasn't picked up anyone. Nightbot is it sees the chat. It sees the chat, but it didn't pick up anyone.
Okay. Do you need to reset it up or reboot it or something?
Well, it hasn't picked up any people at all. And it does see the chat, but it doesn't see any people. Even when I go into the active user interface, it doesn't see anyone at all. Eligibility is mods only? No? Oh. That's weird. Shouldn't be like that. Well, let's try again. Type Daniel in the chat, please. We'll give you another 3 minutes. I haven't changed any settings from last time. Like right now, I've actually disabled, because this is enabled. Regulars, channel members, users, mods. So now these are active, which they usually are, and I usually have mods disabled because I don't have any mods. So, but it doesn't pick up any people. And I see people again typing Daniel, which is very nice, and it doesn't pick up anyone. Cap sensitive? Nope. Anti-spam is not enabled. This is frustrating, Andrew. For
Yeah.
once, when I have even more stuff to give away, when the tools are not working.
Did they need some code? Is that what you said or no?
They just need to enter. They just need to
just be in the
enter
chat, yeah.
Daniel and be in the chat and enter Daniel.
Has it worked in the past? Is it
Yes,
new
it
content?
usually works.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
We use this all the time. Hobbs and Heiser use this all the time. I
Just a
sometimes
malfunction with that service or something.
users is selected. All the things that are highlighted with blue and the top is selected. I'm responding to someone in chat saying that I need to select these things, but they are. Everyone is selected. Mods, regulars, channel members, users is selected. Well, they're also what? They're showing in blue here for me. There's like the outline is blue, not the box, not the yeah. Time to reboot. I'll just call the Nightbot server administrators and ask them to reboot it. That'll be fine. This is freaking irritating. So, but the outline is blue. If I click the mods, you can see that it turns like the outline disappears. Mods doesn't matter. And there's no space. Just making sure. And there's no space afterwards. I don't understand it. This is so freaking frustrating, man. It is. Because normally I would be using just active users as well, but it doesn't see any active users either. So that's also. So usually I'd be able to connect all the names from the chat, but I usually do that from Nightbot. Nightbot should be in the chat. Nightbot should be in the chat. Nightbot is in the chat because otherwise, well, you can't see that. Let me show you. Boop. If I do like this, Nightbot is in the chat because it can see everyone chatting. So it should be able to pick up what you're saying. So it is in the channel. Let me just check here. Can we see here if I tag it? Nightbot. What? Maybe Nightbot isn't in the chat. Oh no, I'm an idiot.
I don't even know what to say, man. I'm a little bit lost
said
here.
On the dashboard that I had to join the channel, and now I need to enter something in the moderators list. Blah 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 blah. But that didn't change. Moderators. Participants. How do I do that? Community settings. Oh, I never have to do this. I only had to do this once. Standard moderator. The Nightbot is a moderator. Can I add him again? No. Why can't I do that? Come on. I'm sorry, Andrew. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone.
No worries.
This is so weird.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets up soon. But yeah, there are still some spots available for the Belgian Open. That's the second event on the European Pro Tour, 2 weeks after the Copenhagen Open. That's May 19th through the 21st. It's going to be a really, really great event as well. Some big names signed up, but still a chance to get in that one if you're looking to play. Both on the FPL and MPL side, there's a handful of sides left, and you need to be 900 rated currently to get in there. So if you're looking to play the Belgian Open, I would highly recommend it. That was a ton of fun last year, playing that event. Of course, it's the headquarters of the MDG media crew, and they really put on a spectacular event there. So go ahead and sign up for that. Might be a bit late for you to get in the Copenhagen Open. Estonian Open's sold out as well. You can try to get on the wait list for that. That's going to be a really big one. Of course, some really big names signed up for that, including 6-time world champion Paul Macbeth and Kristen Tatar, also the world champion reigning one-timer. So that's going to be a ton of fun. The Estonian Open, that's June 2nd through the 4th. And there's a short wait list, so you could still give it a chance. You might be able to get in.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. It still doesn't see anyone at all. But then again, I also think that I messed something up here because, oh man, this is so freaking frustrating. So join the channel. Go to community settings. Managing moderator.
Hannah Macbeth playing as well at the Estonian Open.
Wow.
Exciting to see her signed up.
Nice.
She hasn't, I don't think, played a lot of events lately. Really, really exciting FPO field. 24 players currently.
Yeah.
Including all the top Estonians, well, most of the top Estonians. Great Finns and.
So did we see Nightbot join the channel? No, we didn't. Yeah, it could be. Claes is writing in the chat that it could be fun to. It could be fun to merge, the two tours next year, and I know that there are might be some work, or at least some speculation into that. This is really weird because I don't see Nightbot in the channel, but it says it's in the channel. And it sees the chat. And we can see that in the log. I can see in the channel chat that I can see lots of things. People are writing, killing it as usual today. So why does the giveaway thing not work? Now it starts. Now it starts picking up users. Hang on, let me go into the keyword thing here again. Now there's a lot of people here. Yeah, that's insane. But of course, none of them are marked as eligible. But it sees people now. So, you know what, people? We're gonna play the next round, and just type Daniel in the chat now. We're gonna play the next 9 holes, and then we're gonna do 2 giveaways after the next 9 holes. So you don't sit here and listen to me and Andrew mumble about things. So let me unlock round number 2. Just type Daniel in the chat, and I can see that it started picking up people now. So yes, unlock round number 2, and we are go. Yeah, so Andrew, do you ever feel like, when you're sitting there, when there's some dead air on the EPT stream, that maybe you should be playing some Disc Golf Valley as well?
I can't imagine having any time to play that during a broadcast, let alone in my normal life. But no, I think there's always something to follow on UDisc. There's so much great information available, to the viewers and to us as commentators. It's a super valuable resource to just kind of, be getting a better idea of some storylines, emerging on different cards, who's shooting the hot rounds, who's doing something remarkable, so there's always players out there, even if they're not competing for the win, they're doing things that are really impressive, and so it's nice to kind of just be aware of who's birdieing those really hard holes, who's thrown in for eagle, and everything else. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it would be fun to play a lot more Disc Golf Valley. It's an incredible game, really cool stuff, and yeah, if I didn't have 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat, and
Oh yeah.
hosting a podcast and everything else, I would probably be playing it constantly, to be honest. So I've had to keep it in check over the last year or so, just being a little bit too busy to really commit a lot of time to it. But it's great that it's there, and I you know.
But I mean, you don't have
played a
you
little
don't
bit this week.
But you don't have a full-time job, do you? Or do you?
I got a lot of stuff going on.
So you're so you don't have you don't have a job. Yeah.
I have a few gigs. Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's good.
And a big family. My wife is keeps really busy, and she's working out of the country, so it's a lot of responsibility just to take care of the family and try to manage everything that I do have going on for work.
And I know that you live not too far from where Tunis headquarters are.
Yep.
Like 40 minutes, which is close, compared to.
Oh no, that's nothing. Actually, I live more like 15-minute drive from Seabay course, one of my favorites. And the studio is right around the corner from there, so it's pretty close. I live in East Helsinki, so.
Well, that's pretty good.
It's pretty easy to get on the highway, and I'll be there in no time. Lots
of disc golf courses in that area.
Yeah, there's some really great disc golf in Finland everywhere, and no exception here on the east side of. I think like a lot of the best courses like in the city are maybe more on the west side, but I actually live closer to Seabay than I do to Tali, so I'm pretty lucky in that way. I can get and Keinon-Kallio, that's equal distance from Tali on the west side of Helsinki too. So amazing course there, one of the best I think in the world, and Seabay's right up there as well. There's a ton of other good courses that you probably don't ever see on coverage or anything, but some of the best 12-hole courses in the world are all right there around Sipho.
And I saw on the if you go to the European Pro Tour website, I think for the EPT. Oh man, I'm having a really bad time here in the game, by the way. I'm stuck in OB. No, if you go to the Tuni X event on the European Pro Tour website, I think it's one of the amateurs are playing one of the Ford courses that are just outside Helsinki. Ford,
Helsinki. Yeah, I forgot to mention those.
And one of them is going to be closing.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure that it said on the website that it's going to be the last event on that course. And I can't remember.
That's a bummer. Both those courses are excellent.
Yeah, and I can't remember if it's the AM or the Pro course. I think it's the like the big Ford. I think it's the one that the MA1 pool is going to be playing on, which is the good one.
The M. Well, they're both really good.
Yeah.
The Ford M is that's pretty new. It was finished within the last year or two, and that's a really fantastic place, especially for more beginners and amateur players, but also really technical lines in the woods. That's great training for even the pros. I know the MDG crew really loved that when they got to play that in the summer. They went back a few times because it was so good for them to practice those.
I played it.
Gaps
I think I played it 2 years ago, and it was like pretty great because even for a noodle arm like me, like as you say, there are some technical lines there, and it's a good experience to actually be able to read some of the holes.
And there's a really beautiful lake right next to that called Haklin Mantu, and that's like a sand beach with a diving platform and one of the nicest places to swim in the whole South Finland, I think. So it's just like you can have, on a hot day if you're there playing, you can go for a picnic and go for a swim or whatever, and walking distance right from like just parallel to the road that runs along those.
And speaking of a swim, man, I'm looking forward to Tuni at Sibbe this year. 3 rounds of FPO and MPO. Ending on
that's gonna be so great.
Ending on hole 18 with the lake.
Tuni, what an epic event! 10th anniversary.
Yeah, wow, 10th, wow. And if it's going to be as hot this year or some of the other years, it's going to be nice just to be able to just walk into the lake and not, oh man, oh, I'm not doing great in the game, but just to be able to walk into the lake and go looking for people's discs when someone will always end up short, and it's a great excuse to go for a swim. I'll get it.
Cool. For sure, that's one of the best finishing holes in disc golf, I think, and just so many epic memories from that whole festival of disc golf in general.
Oh yeah. So it's going to be a little bit.
There's still spots left in the FPO for that. So if you're an FPO player that wants to play in the tuning event, sign up. There's a wait list for the MPO side, but
and if you're slightly less experienced, let's just put it like that, there's still lots of room in the Tuning X event, which is in week 34. And
the following weekend this year.
Yeah.
They're gonna split it up into two weekends, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Get the big main event out of the way with the top pros, and then hopefully people come early and spectate for that, and they can enjoy the whole experience of the European Pro Tour's flagship signature event there, and then they can stay and play all the flex starts. There's because you get to play 3 courses for your like each division gets to play 3 courses, but there's like a lot of great courses on offer that you might not get all the ones that you wanted to play, so you can sign up for these 1 day or like 1 round flex start events, and then that can be a great way to sort of practice during the week and get to experience some of the other really awesome courses, and they'll be in the tournament layout, and that'll be a lot of fun.
So we're done with round number 2, and I'll be quickly doing the roll for the first code, and the first code goes to August Boy Ilka, which is a local player here, and Nightbot is in the chat. Yes. Now it works.
All right.
So August gets the first of the 2 codes that we're rolling, and I'm rolling one more name. Let me just copy a name here so I don't forget it.
How do you say congratulations in Danish?
Tillykke.
Tillykke?
Tillykke, yeah.
Tillykke.
And the next is Chris V.
Congrats to him.
And since I don't know Chris V, after the... unless I do know you, of course. After the event is over, there will be on the end screen, there's going to be an email address for me. So shoot me an email address there, and I'll send you the code for the monthly event. Let's jump straight into round number 3, because we have wasted enough time already. Unlock round number 3, and we should be ready to play. Oh yeah. Oh, so Andrew, how would you like to have like an on-site, an on-course commentator, someone you can call out to and ask, hey, Renee, where did that disc end up? For the live streams.
Yeah, I think in some cases it would be of enormous benefit for the viewers to have some eyes on the ground and to have a little bit better understanding of something that happened, when we're not getting great camera views in those certain cases. And I know like Nate Perkins and Brian Earhart have done a really good job of that on the Disc Golf Network, and I think it's quite an asset to have that. Yeah, I mean,
Terry Miller. Terry, find my disc.
How could I forget him? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fantastic at that. Yeah. He's great at everything he does. And he's a really, really important
like I'm, disc golfer. I'm a miniature version of him. I'm good at everything I do. I'm not great. I'm good. I'm not, there's the disc golf guy who's great at everything he does, and then there's the other guy who's just good or okay.
Getting better all the time.
Getting better all the time. Oh yeah.
He's one of the OG veterans of the thing, so sure he's had a lot of time to learn from the experiences.
I'm actually quite happy that I started getting so active in all of this disc golf stuff. Like I started promoting disc golf basically from day one when I started playing disc golf, because I didn't see any Like there was a little bit of disc golf from Denmark on YouTube. Like people had filmed a hole here or there or some short clips, but I didn't see anyone like directly promoting the sport. Like, hey, disc golf is a thing, come out and play. So I started doing that quite early and wanted to play. Started to film the tournaments I participated in as well. And back then it was Terry Miller, the disc golf guy, who was the YouTuber that people would see, and so people relatively early started calling me the Danish disc golf guy, which I'm quite happy about, because what would my name be now if they were comparing me to Jomis, like amateur Jomis, because I'm only one guy with one camera? I don't know. So I'm really happy that I got the name I have now. I don't think Terry is, or well, I think he thinks it's quite funny. I've met him a couple of times now, but
well, it's great that you've made the effort to
well,
help.
I met him once. That's how it is.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't choose the name. The people chose the name. But it was fun because I worked as a course TD at Tuny in 2019 on the Kartender course, which is coming back this year again. And I might actually be TDing that course again this year. I don't know. I'm not sure, but there's a chance. Because due to work circumstances, I'll actually be able to stay in Finland for 3 weeks over both Tuny events and Turku. So that's going to be awesome. But no, I met him in 2019 because we were staying in the same place, sharing the same kitchen and bathroom facilities. And when he came through the door, and we were already connected on Facebook because we'd been interacting through Smashbox regarding some Smashbox events. I can't remember exactly why, but we were Facebook friends, or still are. And but he didn't. I'm aware that he has 3,000 friends on Facebook, so I didn't expect him to remember me at all or recognize me. So I introduced myself and said that and I'm also the guy they call the Danish disc golf guy. And he was like, I should have licensed the name years ago. But it was fun. And the guy is
trademark clause.
Yeah, and he's super fun. It's super fun to see him work. Like to see him in action, because at the Glade at the event Saturday night, there's always the players party, after the prize ceremony, and everyone is just having a fun time, walking around, saying hi to old friends or goodbye because people are going home, and he was walking around. He was traveling with Johnny Rumble, an MP50 player, who was playing on the Kartender course, by the way. And there were some people who wanted a picture with Johnny Rumble, so they asked Terry to take a picture for them. And they handed him their phone. And Terry would take 2 or 3 pictures of them, quickly switch to selfie mode, and take 8 pictures of himself, and just hand the phone back, face down, and just walk away. And you could just see this
right there.
And you could just see their faces when they looked at the phone, and in the first picture they see is just a selfie of Terry just going, eh. That was so fun. And
he clearly has a good time.
Yeah, and I found out as well that if you want to be on Terry's good side, you have Copperback. I think it's the apple cider you can buy in one of the local stores there in Söderkulla. I had some apple ciders in the fridge, and he laid heavily into those. Let's just put it like that. No, he wasn't like drinking he wasn't like drinking 4 or 5 in one night, but he was drinking one of those and seemed to enjoy it quite a bit. So if you want to be on his good side, have some apple ciders in your fridge.
Insider knowledge there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, those guys are true pioneers and trailblazers of the disc golf media game, particularly with the live coverage. That we really appreciate everything Smashbox did to kind of pave the road for everybody.
Yeah,
moving forward.
But there were some other live platforms as well that no one knows anything about anymore, like Planet Disc Golf, or what was the name? Planet Disc Golf TV, Planet TV. There was something with Planet.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I think Smashbox they really knocked it out of the park, and I think
Yeah.
they kind of got a lot closer to perfecting it and moving it in the right direction. And yeah, now it's at a really great place. It's so cool that the quality of live coverage is at that level where you can really enjoy full rounds, and great to be a part of it too on Disc Golf Stream.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to. We're playing the right now. We're playing the Emporia Country Club Front 9, and it's one of those courses where you have like the OBs are marked with strings, and it's hard to see in the screen. Even on an iPad, I can't even see the OB lines. I can see an OB line right next to
know the holes really.
Yeah. And it's kind of frustrating in this game, actually, that, now I'm never even made... Oh! Lucky skip inbounds. But it's kind of frustrating in this game that when you have holes like these. It probably works even, like, okay in real life, but here it's a pain. I'm parked for par. I think this is the second par I'm getting in 7 holes on this course. On the front 9. Second par in 8 holes. The rest are bogeys. Ouch. And the frustrating bit is that after this, and I go in to check everyone else's scores, there will be birdies galore. Maybe even an eagle here and there, because these players are really good. If you see a player like in the chat, there's a player called there's of course Fergie for Reals, who's called something with Ferguson for last name, but Fergie for Reals and Belgian, can't remember his name now. I know his real name. He's Klaas in the chat. He's really good. Dennis Lutken here from Denmark is really good as well. But there are some names that just pop up here again. I'm stuck in bushes here. I think I'll pitch out. Yes. Clever move. The chat is eerily quiet.
We need to do another giveaway. Rattle them up.
Yeah, in 2 seconds when my... Do you have another good keyword for the third code?
Let's do Rachel. Rachel won the Copenhagen Open last year.
Yeah,
defending her title.
Let's do Rachel. You can already type Rachel in the chat now if you want to. The weird thing. Oh, not today. Oh, Dennis is not going good today. So I ended this round and I'm in plus 15. For the whole event. Let's see here. Let's take in UDisc. Andrew, do you want a link to the scores on UDisc?
Sure.
Or you can actually go, if you type udisc.com/DGV and then the event ID in small letters. So udis.com/DGV/EPT 2023 CHA Charlie Hotel Alpha. That will give you the 4 rounds on the first part of the event. And we see here
so udis.com DGV.
Slash DGV /EPT 2023 CHA. That will give you the score. So you can follow the live scores there, which is pretty neat. It could be really cool if they started implementing, the circle 1 and circle 2 and scramble shots and stuff like that. That could be something. So you can see how people actually made it to the score set. But you see a guy like Fergie for Reals is doing birdie, 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 par, birdie in round 3 on the front 9. So yeah, type Rachel in the chat for a chance to win a Disc Golf Stream code. And Andrew, you can set a timer for maybe 50 past.
Okay.
Or 10 minutes too, depending on how you want to do it. But 50 past.
All right. Got an alarm set. I wasn't able to access the U-Desk. It was saying out of bounds, and for some reason I wasn't able to get that up on my phone anyway. But no worries. Maybe we'll figure it out for next time if we do it again.
So lots of people are typing Rachel in the chat. Scoring average for individual versus field in each game mode, ideally too. Oh yeah. Lots of stats. I mean, there's lots of things we can do with stats. And people love stats. We want graphs, we want comparisons, we want to see which holes are the hardest, we want to see which holes are the easiest.
Yeah, U-Desk is amazing.
Yeah.
So cool to have all that analysis and statistics and all that information put together in one place. It's really valuable.
Yeah. James is asking, is the code ready and does it say my name? Just want to know. I'm not sure what you mean, James. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, but while the timer is running here and we see the scores, let me... Okay. Maybe he was expecting to be just winning, which is fine. He means if he's in the list of people who have typed... Oh! Let me check here, because sometimes it doesn't pick up. Yeah, you're marked as eligible, so that's good, James. You are good to go.
1 minute.
Oh, let's not open PayPal in that window.
Have you been to Valbu Parken lately?
No, I never. Well, first of all, I rarely play because I'm still dealing with an injury in my right foot, which means that I'm only playing very few and select events. I know that Valby Parken is they're working a lot on the default layout in there. They're trying to implement some changes. They're going to be testing them during their non-sanctioned Thursday matches. But they are... Time's up! Oh, let's roll it. Wake up. It's time to hand out some codes. Okay, we are going to be rolling it. And the winner is Anthony Mayer. And Anthony, at the end of the show, my email address will be shown on the end screen. Please shoot me an email when we get that far. You will be winning the 3rd Disc Golf Stream code. Whew, thank you. So let's open round number 4. And when this round is over, the event is not over. I have another ID for the second half of for the very last rounds. So I'll be unlocking round number 4 now. So you can go ahead and play to your heart's content. Let's see. Sometimes people are already playing, like seconds after it's unlocked. The score's already in because some people are just going check, 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 check. It's insane.
Guys are automatic. Yeah, some people have incredible skills.
It's
really,
insane,
really cool.
It's insane, man. Like when you see some of the highlights, there's a Facebook group called DiscgolfValley Players. It's not the only one, but it's the one that I'm part of, and it's huge, and there's so much activity, and people are awesome in there. So we're playing the Country Club back 9, man, and they even added a lot of wind. Man, I have some really bad discs. So for some reason, I played the game for a little while, but it took me a long time to figure out that you actually need to be at a certain level to get certain discs, like a Grace and a Rive, and the Rive is an awesome disc in this game. And So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with these newbie discs that I have. I mean, when it's not windy, it's I do fairly well on some of the lower courses, some of the not so technical courses, but on courses like, oh no, like the Havoc is too unstable for me, even for me. No, but on courses like this, yeah, on courses like this, I really get, the smack.
Yeah, you really have to expect some wind when you're in Emporia, flat Midwest Kansas. That's it's always windy there. It's just howling. But I was really excited to see a lot of the new features available on the game. Including the new courses like Emporia and the Beast.
Yeah.
And also very cool that you can support some of your favorite pros on there. I saw that Kristen Tatar had her new signature discs, and it's a great way to help support the players directly and get yourself better discs for the game, and a little bit of like swag and bragging rights there.
Man, I nearly got a birdie.
So yeah, really cool to see the game evolving. And
yeah, and there are some guys like one of the like the Hobbs and the Heise guys are really they are really active. They have like free guests. There's Brandon and free guests. sometimes only two, but for select events they're like they are 4 people on screen. It's insane. And one of them, I think it's Charlie, Swedish guy. He's Charlie Weavery is his screen name. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say his real name, but Charlie is doing some of the designs for the, especially for the Hobbs and Heise discs, but I think also for some of the other discs in game. And they're pretty nice as well. Come on, let me just have some. See, some of these holes, like they're really long and narrow, and they're just set up perfectly for rollers. And but like in real life, I don't know how rollers work in this game either. Well, I know how they work, but I have no control over them. Like this backhand shot that just went OB right away. Oh man.
Looks like you're struggling a little bit.
I'm struggling a lot, man. It's so bad. Come on, skip over the Yes. There are some holes with the where they have the little palisades with all the sponsors, and sometimes they block everything, and sometimes they work as perfect little ramps. Sometimes they work as perfect little ramps that send your disc straight over. Like the physics in game are not always the same as in real life, so sometimes when you're throwing a disc into a hill, usually in real life you'd say, hey, if I throw a disc into this hill, the hill will stop the disc. But in game, the disc will just go, ooh, a hill, it's a ramp, I'm gonna fly far away.
I think in general the designers have done an incredible job of replicating, the general idea of the physics of flight, and with the course design, and getting the disc to sort of mimic, real life flights in general. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, the dreaded island hole, and there's a terrible wind from right to left. Come on. Make it all the way there. Make it! What this game really needs is water skip physics. There are no water skips.
Special.
There are no water skips. So if your disc skips, like hits the water in an angle where you usually would be skipping, it just goes in the water. Because they haven't implemented any water skipping physics.
Next level.
Well, yes. Well, it's kind of next level, but I mean, it for me it would be in air quotes, just to treat it a little bit like, oh no, there's a mandatory, and I missed it. Oh Christ.
You just want it to be as realistic as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could add it like a regular ground skip, but with less, maybe with less skip and a chance to skip. Like you can kind of add, like a modifier that says that okay, maybe 6 in 10 times it'll skip and the rest it'll go in the water, or whatever.
Yeah, and the ratio can depend on the sharpness of the edge of the disc, right? And
Yeah,
the angle
exactly.
and everything. I mean,
Because
it's
of course
probably-
of course, like a putter is not going to skip. Like it's
No.
just going to stick on the water and eventually drown. No, nearly saved my bogey. But I got a. Oh, these are double bogeys. Oh no. Are we ready with the keyword for the fourth giveaway? By the way. Who could we think of? We've had 2 winners from the first EPT event. And this is... Are you with me, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We
Am I supposed to give a suggestion? Or?
Yes, please.
I thought you were still kind of leading towards something there. So I was letting you finish,
No.
right?
I'm saying, hey, we need a keyword for the because we've had the 2 winners from the Copenhagen event now. Who
Okay.
or what should we be? Hey, should the keyword be Copenhagen? Maybe.
There we go. Copenhagen.
Yeah.
That's going to be the start of the European disc golf season. Super
yeah.
excited for it. I'm going to be in Copenhagen the week before. I hope that Valbuparken is in the layout already by then. I'm going to be on the. I have to check the dates. I think it's Wednesday to Friday the week before. April 26th through the 28th. I'll be in Copenhagen to check out the course. So looking forward to seeing Valbuparken for the first time. That was the only course on the EPT that I didn't visit last year, and so I'm making sure to check it out and get a good understanding of the course for the commentary.
Let me see here. So people are writing Copenhagen in the chat like crazy, and that's great. And meanwhile, I'll be adding to the event list. Let's see if it fits on screen. It does. Not. I need to do.
Who do you think's going to win the Copenhagen Open?
Oh man!
Any favorite?
Oh man! You can't ask
You
me
don't
that.
speculate.
You
don't speculate.
I really don't know, man. It's
I don't think anybody knows, but that's the fun of it, right?
It's a tough one because. Oh wait, why this is not the one?
I can give you a list of the top 10 players rating wise if you want, if that helps.
Yeah,
Niilo
right.
Hongisto, teenager from Finland. He only played a few events. He's rated 1027. We got to watch his breakout performance there at the Turku Open, and the week before he had placed really well at the Finnish Nationals. And yeah, he is amazing. I mean, there's so much young talent in Europe and in Finland especially, and he's leading the charge in that regard. Jesse Nieminen, got to see him a ton on Disc Golf Stream. He won a bunch of events on the Prodigious Pro Tour and performed very well at the EPT events as well. He's 1026 rated. So Niilo Hongisto, Jesse Nieminen, Mikael Hamme, European Pro Tour overall points winner. I think he's going to get his first win on the European Pro Tour. He's always placed really highly, and it was enough to get him the overall victory for the tour points. But yet to take down the big victory. He's 1021 rated from Lahti. And then 3 more Finns behind him: Christian Kuoksa, Huru Joutsen, and Daniel Davidson. Daniel trying to defend the title. Become the first European Pro Tour double event winner, or winner to take 2 events down. Could be him. On the MPL side, should I say? Sorry, on the FPL side, of course, Rachel Turton won 2 events, and Heidi Laine also won 2 events. So that's really, really exciting. We'll talk a little bit more about the FPL in just a moment. But so the top 6 players are Finns. Not too surprising. And then KJ Nybo tied for that 6th spot And then Matias Vilota from Estonia, 10-12 rated. Teemu Talikainen finished junior national champion.
Oh,
Just
we
signed with
forgot. We
Prodigy
forgot
and-
to set a timer, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Set
it's in a
it-
couple minutes.
Yeah, give it 2 more minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes from now. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Scott Stokely, Jonathan Hamme, and then a bunch more Finns. Hjalte Jensen, he's up there, 1,000 rated. So yeah, that's going to be a really, really exciting kickoff to the European season. If I had to pick one, I'm saying KJ Nybo is going to get the job done with his new bag, sponsored by Discraft. I know it's a tall order, but he's the hometown hero, and I'm not going to bet against him. Super nice guy as well. Was really happy to have him on the Inside Disc Golf podcast. Make sure you check that out if you haven't seen it. Special double episode when he released his, revealed his sponsor, and got to have him do a little update. Always nice to talk to him. True legend of the game. Probably the most well-known European disc golfer of all time, perhaps. Anyway, yeah, on the FPO side, Rachel Turton's going to look to defend her title. She did that in really incredible fashion. She's not the highest rated player in the field. Heidi Laine's 942 rated. Rachel's second highest rated player. And but I think Rachel will be the favorite in my eyes. She's really proved herself to be, as good as anybody. And yeah, I think she's going to show up fresh and ready to roll. Also, Sophie Björlecke, one of the top Swedish players. She pushed Kristen Tatar to the end there at Järva Open last year. That was a really exciting finish, and he's a super talented player, so he's certainly got a chance. And then Kaidi Alsalu, top Estonian rated player. Yeah, tons of great Finns. Camilla Kampen, it was nice to watch her last year on the disc golf stream coverage from the Copenhagen Open. She'll be back again. Lots of great Swedish players, including Amanda Lennartsson, Jenny Larsson, Elina Rudberg, and yeah, that's going to be a battle. Katka Badova, Slovakia, so a lot of countries represented.
Is Katka coming?
Yep.
Yeah, well, Katka is. Oh man, this is difficult, man. Oh, I really don't know. I really don't know.
Sorry, 2 minutes is up. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Up.
So 2 minutes is up. So let's do the roll for Copenhagen, and we're gonna roll it. And the winner is Noah Feddersen. Sounds like a Danish name. Noah. Just like everyone
Congratulations,
else.
Noah.
Congratulations, Noah. And yeah, as someone might have noticed, I have added a second ID to the I need to point in the right direction down there in the corner, and it's now EPT 2023 Finn and for finals. And let me open the first round, and everyone should be able to make this one. And the first round is open now. 2023 FIN. Enter. Did it work? Sometimes. Oh, there we go. Join event. There we go. So for this round, we're only playing 2 holes, which is Nokia the Beast front 9 and then Nokia the Beast back 9. So
Good
let's
luck at the Beast.
the Beast, yeah.
One of the best courses of all time.
Yeah.
There's still some FPO spots available at the Nokia Open if you're an FPO player and you want to get in on that.
And
There's
the few
12 people wait list on the MPO side, but you can try your luck anyway and hope you get a spot.
Yeah.
But that's an exciting event. That's going to be June 9th through the 11th.
Oh yeah. It's gonna
right
be
after the Estonian Open.
a good little summer. Well, it's not. It's going to be a working vacation for me, but I'll be in Finland for 3 weeks from the end of June until the beginning of July. No, wait, Nokia is. No, yeah, I'm thinking about Turku Open. Never mind.
You're gonna be there for 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be great, man. You're gonna have a great time. That's prime time summer here in Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finland is awesome in the summer as long as you remember bug spray.
Yeah, it can start to get a little tough in the forest areas, and luckily in Helsinki we don't really have an issue with that. We're so close to the sea, which is nice. But yeah, when you get out into the forest, you can get chewed alive. You gotta have some.
Hey, look at me! Look at me! I'm one under par after 2 holes on the front 9.
Yeah. All right. You birdied the first one, or what?
Yeah.
Nice.
And now
That's
we're getting in
triple Mando.
Yeah. Now we're getting into the gnarly stuff, because when I played this hole the first time, I didn't realize that there was like a little OB strip in the middle, and the Havoc which I have in my bag is just exactly long enough to make it into that OB strip, but not over. So.
Holes number 1 and 9 on the Beast are the ones I usually birdie in real life. I get them more often than not, but yeah, they're few and far between on the rest of the holes for me with the birdie looks. It's a very, very difficult course, but a ton of fun. Beautiful setting there in Nokia, and yeah, so many great memories from the European Open and the Nokia Open. Really a mecca for disc golf.
Oh, I'm sorry, I nearly got an eagle on hole 3.
Oh,
I hit
the emotion.
I hit it like this, much under the rim of the basket. Straight on.
That would have been nice.
On what should have just been an upshot, but it nearly turned into a throw-in. Man. But now we're getting to the gnarly holes. Lots of woods here. There's a hole, it's hole number 4, where you're playing, like there's a road on the right-hand side and the fairway slopes from right to left.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that's really slopey.
And if you end up down in the trees to the left, you are in, well, doo-doo.
That's just like real life. Yeah, you don't want to go down that hill to the left. If you get a kick down there, you have to struggle hard to save your pars and bogeys and stuff.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare. The elevation's crazy. You don't really realize it from camera on those holes, but in real life, I can tell you it's super steep, moving right to left down that. That's one of the coolest holes ever. That hole 4. I can't remember. I think Ricky Wysocki threw down some sick roller one time and just dissected it. But yeah, that's a tough birdie to get, and that really kind of tests players' mettle there when you head into the deep woods and you have to hit that really tight line on a pretty powerful shot. So a lot can go wrong there.
Yeah, I'm trying some trick shots here. Oh no. Because I went OB on my second shot, like really short. But I think, and it's in game. When you're standing in a bush and putting on a basket you can't see. Hey, I went in. I made a blind double bogey putt. If you rewatch the stream, you'll see that I can see nothing but bush, nothing but leaves in front of me. Oh man. Hole 5 is the same, man. And why do they set me up for... Oh yeah, they set me up for a backhand shot because they want me to... Like, it's a 101 meter hole, and they want me to throw my Havoc, which the game knows will go 130 easily. God, this is not good, man. Let's try this.
I think a lot of players in real life they throw like a flippy mid-range or... Yeah. Forehand definitely played. I think Big Germ aced that one a couple years back or last year. I don't remember, but yeah, that's a cool hole. A lot can go wrong on that one too. That's a very steep drop off down towards 6's tee pad, and there's a really, really nice little lake there, and a short walk from 5's tee pad. You can go for a swim on the beach. Beautiful, beautiful place if it's hot. Get yourself a little dip there. They got some diving platforms too. You can jump off. Very nice. Finland in summer is a total paradise, especially if you love disc golf. It's, there's courses everywhere. There's really high level events run to perfection.
Yeah.
And it's really, really the place to be in the summertime. Winter, yeah, it's not for the fair weather folks. It's pure survival mode, but we definitely get out and play as much as we can.
Oh, low again for another birdie. But at least I got a par.
Really looking forward to commentating on the Nokia Open. The Beast is such a legendary course, and
yeah.
Let's have a look and see who else signed up for that. It looks like it's going to be a full. It's already a full field with 12 people on the waiting list.
I'm just gonna answer someone in chat real quick. There's someone is asking if this is like a fresh start for all, since we're playing like a second event now. And yes, it is, because there are no prizes for first place in my events, not yet at least. I'm not that big. I mean, Spinoff is doing a lot for me to make this work, but we're not there yet, where I can actually give out, prizes to first place winners. And don't you agree that Fergie for reals hasn't he won enough? You can always win
Niklas
more.
Antila, the reigning Finnish and European champion, has signed up for the Nokia Open.
Oh.
Looking forward to having him back on Disc Golf Stream coverage. He's provided tons of highlights and got himself that big win at the Estonian Open.
Yeah.
He was also pushing Lauri Lehtinen to the end there at I guess he had that really good battle at Yarva Open as well with Knut von Holland from Norway. So he was almost a 2-time European Pro Tour event winner, but we still haven't had one of those yet. We had a unique winner for every event on the MPO side, starting at the Copenhagen Open with Daniel Davidson. Yeah, and
look at me getting a quadruple bogey on hole 8.
Oh no!
Ouch!
Brutal. 8. That's one of the easier ones too, isn't it?
Andrew, shh. Don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about trees. We don't talk about me shooting the disc way over the basket 2 times in a row. We don't talk about me being behind a dead tree and shooting it way over the basket while I'm just trying to do like a little, a lofty putt. No. The game wanted it to go far away. We don't talk about that. And now I'm OB on hole 9. Oh, man.
Dang.
Well, at least maybe
Sounds
I
like
can
we're not
say
talking about a lot of things.
There's a lot of things we don't talk about. Yeah. So bogey on hole 9 here. And let's see here. Winter Championships, round 2 finals. The scores, let us check it out here. Let me guess. It's for... What? Nerdbuster is on top. Shared with Tyler and Komiko. Komiko, yeah. Fergie for reals and tied 4th. Just 1 stroke after. Man, what happened to you? So, we need... Yeah, Claes, thank you. Thank you very much. Claes is a Nerdbuster, by the way, and he's commenting on my putts on the stream, which he saw. Thank you very much. So, Andrew, we need a keyword for maybe we should do Nokia, since
let's do it.
Yeah,
Nokia.
Let's do Nokia for the 5th giveaway here, and maybe I have a chance now to actually follow up on the PayPal transactions. So set a timer for 3 minutes.
Yep.
And I'll be doing some PayPal-y stuffy here. And maybe meanwhile you can maybe reflect a little bit upon, of course, as an on-site person thingy that I was during most of the EPT events. You get a little bit of an insight about what the players are doing when they're not necessarily playing, or sometimes even what they are when they are playing. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember during Estonian Open that in round 2, Blair was teeing off in a very nice red summer hat. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, he lost a bet or something.
Yeah, exactly. And there was
I
another
do recall
tournament
that.
where, and I think if you look at Knut Valen Holland's profile picture on UDisc, that he has, I don't know if he changed it, but last year at least he had some a different hairstyle than what he showed up with during the tournaments.
That's
Like
right.
curly blonde. That was
I
also a
remember
bet,
that.
but I think that was during another tournament series. But they also had the 5 club, and I was actually hoping that someone would call Jakob out during the last interview after the All Stars event, because you can hear players just going take 5, and whoever's in the 5 club have to drop and do 5 push-ups, even in the middle of the tournament. So they had, I think it was Jakob. They had do that on hole 18 in Spain. That was fun.
Nice.
Oh, let's see here. There are lots of donations in here. Let me just can S. And now the thing is as well. $32. That's that's free tickets. Free tickets. Dook. Man, I have no idea how Brandon manages to do this while doing the Hubs and Heiser streams. Maybe that's why he has 3 people sitting there talking for him or with each other.
Quite distracting to handle all the technical stuff and play Disc Golf Valley.
It's super distracting. If you have problems like we had initially, it all goes sideways, like super fast. It's so crazy.
Seems like it's going pretty smooth though once you got that that keyword issue sorted out.
Yeah. So now the problem is, and I need to remember to remind people to change the receiver currency to Danish kroners, because otherwise I have to do math. And there is, of course, the thing
Math is
where
hard.
Yeah, PayPal is taking a little bit of chunk as well, so it's not actually 25 kronos I get. It's depending on how the transfers are made. I've noticed that between certain countries, you're not able to do the transfer between friends where they don't take any. So that's just how it is. So Morgan sent a lot of money as well. There's a lot of donations today. That's quite nice.
Timer.
Timer. Oh no. Well, they have a few more seconds because I'd really like to get some of these done.
Oh yeah. No
sent
hurry.
me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and since it was 60, we're giving him 1 extra for the extra 10. Can S? Wait, he's sending lots of money. 1, 2, 3 more. Jonathan is in there as well. Thank you, Jonathan. Wow, okay. No, wait. I'm looking at old donations now. Sorry. Morgan is the last one today. There we go. But it's still quite good. And the problem is that now I have to do math as well. Because how much
got a calculator.
How much did they donate? Yeah. Because how many discs do I unlock? Because I do 1 raffle per disc that we have unlocked, and we are up to, I think that was 60 and 50. No, wait. There's only. Oh man. I need an admin. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, we have 80 kronos donated so far, so not even 1 disc. But that means I have food for tomorrow. That's my food budget for 2 days, man. If no one is donating more, but I need to check up on the Mobilepay things as well. But let's roll it for Nokia for the fifth code, and the winner is Timber. Clever name. Wouldn't you agree? Timber. Absolutely.
Timber.
And I need to actually switch to the screen where I'm showing. Oops, sorry. There we go. And nope. Come on. I have a homemade stream switcher and it doesn't work all the time. So Timber, you won the fifth of the disc golf stream codes. And yeah, so you still have a chance to unlock the raffle for discs. The info is in the streamer below and in the description. And let's unlock round number 2 here for the finals of the very last Winter Disc Golf Valley Hangouts. And oh wait, sorry, this is the one we need to unlock. And meanwhile, I will be checking over here. It should be unlocked. No? There we go. It's unlocked now. There are no local donations, so yeah. But while I would love to give away discs, I'm also not unhappy that we don't unlock the raffle, because that means I don't have to shell out for paying shipping. Especially to the US, it's super expensive. But I still pay it out of my own pocket because, man, just exactly out of bounds on the first hole here. On the back 9. And if I... Oh no, it didn't clear the fence. Yeah, so hole 10 is brutal. Brutal.
That's a Simon Lizotte hole, or what? That's at the par 4 over the football field.
Yeah. So now I'm
Yeah,
standing facing
hole.
a fence, and I know that if I do this up in the air, ooh, just in bounds. No, it's out of bounds. Damn it. Well, at least I'm right next to the basket. Look at me getting a triple bogey on hole 10. Or hole 1 in this case. Yeah, that's insane,
Yeah.
man.
Not the way you want to start off your back 9, that's for sure, but don't give up.
So Tim, you're Tim is actually telling me that that Tim Bear, like Timber, is actually his real name. So he's
okay.
like,
I thought it was like some kind of a pun with the tree chopping with the discs or something.
yeah, but no, he's actually
that's a real name, no gimmicks.
like his parents had some sort of humor. No, Tim. At the end of the at the very end of the stream, there's going to be like an end screen, and I'll keep it up for like a couple of minutes before I turn off the stream. That has my email address on it, so just shoot me an email there, and I'll send the code to you right away.
Yeah, congratulations, Tim Burr, and enjoy your disc golf stream subscription.
Yeah. Even if it's only for a month, and there could be some timing, maybe don't enable it until Copenhagen Open. But if you
get three events in at least, you'll get the Copenhagen Open, Belgian Open, and the Estonian Open, I believe.
Exactly. Plus all the back catalog, the things from last year.
You can go back and watch all the skins matches from Spain. You can catch up on all the content the exclusive stuff, and then if you like what we are offering there, then become an annual subscriber, and we really appreciate your support. It helps a lot to keep growing the business and to keep just getting better and better service. So we really appreciate all of our subscribers and followers and everybody doing everything they can to help this ship sail.
You did say ship, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry. Nice one. Yeah. No, but it takes a lot of support to.
2
stuff
birdies
on this
in a
level.
row.
All right. Rolling.
I'm
You need me to
unstoppable.
caddy for you.
Well,
Giving you that good advice.
it's
You know,
so
Joe.
it's so easy being a caddy in Disc Golf Valley because how much does a pixel weigh? Nothing. It doesn't weigh anything. And of course, here on hole 5, which would be 14, it looks like an obvious sidearm hole, but the game is suggesting a backhand. Is there some sort of trick here? Maybe the pro players are taking it like a skip shot around on the right side of the tree. Does the fairway
Which hole?
slope? It's hole 14, I think. Yeah, 14.
Okay. Yeah. That's.
Oh
kinda like a
no!
forehand or
Oh, I misclicked and ended up switching to a putt and went nowhere.
You blew it.
I completely blew it, man. Oh no! And then I tried doing a long turnover shot with a river, and of course hit that tree in the middle of the fairway that I was talking about. But now I should have. Oh yeah. Well, at least I have
I
a
think
bogey.
that hole's been
You're-
aced a couple times. Yeah, that's a really
Yeah,
exciting one.
it's a
with the
relatively
forehand.
short hole. There's a little stream you pass. A double bogey.
Yeah.
Of course, because I cannot talk and putt at the same time.
Jesse Nieminen aced it for sure, if I remember right, a couple years back, and I think he was on the chase card.
Yeah. Nice.
The crowd went wild.
Of course. Crowd always
I
goes
remember
wild when someone.
I didn't
aces.
actually see it, but I was on the lead card, or just following the lead card around, and we heard the roars from all the way across the forest. And we knew something exciting had happened.
Oh,
Not sure
man.
if did Albert Tom ace it or I can't remember.
I know that I'm. Ooh, at least I'm not in the water. A bogey on the next hole, so I'm back on the bogey train. Choo choo.
Oh, that's a tough hole though. 15 is one of the hardest holes
Yeah.
ever, isn't it? I mean, that's
And
crazy. When they changed that to a par 3,
Hole
now it's like-
16 is nasty as well because when I played
Yeah,
in
the
Disc Golf
bunker rule.
Valley, I always end up going completely straight instead of curving with the fairway to the left.
it doesn't fade.
No.
Yeah, there's often some headwind on that hole that you don't always feel.
Yeah.
The bunker rule makes it really tricky. Like I always just try to play that one for par, and even then, sometimes I end up with some big numbers. I know at the Nokia Open that hole single-handedly wrecked my round.
I managed to
having some
actually
bad
get quite a
back
good
pain, yeah.
quite a good drive here, and the upshot is OB. Because of course there's no wall on the bunker rule. God. And of course there's no wall on the backside of the island, only on the sides on the front.
That's
Come
a,
on,
a
anchors.
really tough green to stick, and when the wind picks up, oh man, that can be a brutal hole.
At least you're
If
not
you-
getting
you know.
at least you're not getting penalized for this. Oh, short.
But I think course design wise, that's one of the greatest sections of disc golf that there is. You know, the way that they've kind of built that finishings, that stretch into it's like an amphitheater, you know, in a natural place where just thousands of people can congregate and
Yeah.
watch multiple angles from different holes. And just the way it shapes up, it's just genius course design, especially for big events like the European Open with the spectators. And yeah, very, very excited to watch that continue to grow. And I think it would have been actually a fantastic venue for World Championships. Maybe it still will be, but yeah, I think the European community is a little bit disappointed that it wasn't selected after putting in the bid for the 2014 World or 2024 World Championships.
And right now it actually feels a little bit like the game is over for European bids for a while, because that was a pretty solid bid they made.
It was a great bid.
And,
Yeah, I think between that course and the Disc Golf Center in Tampere, those are two incredibly world-class venues that would have been perfect for World Championships.
I am
Oh, inches.
this much out of bounds. I skipped over the corner on that hole, and I need like 40 centimeters to be in bounds.
Man, what a bummer.
That's, yeah. Can't have carbs on a hot girl summer. No, but this is a pain, man. Oh, this is a pain. Oh, I'm in bounds. No, I'm out of bounds still. Oh man. So this is where the lines are actually tricking me, because I thought I was in bounds here. Now I'm in bounds. Oh. So after I'm done making a fool of myself, oh no. In this game, we had one raffle, but this time it's for a 1-year subscription for Disc Golf Stream.
Ooh.
And
That's big value there.
And that one is going to be between everyone. So we're going to be doing a random draw between everyone who's active in the chat. So I just need to click over to active user. So actually we're gonna do it like a keyword again, because that actually works pretty well. That means people are active. So which keyword should we use for this? And why did
EPT?
EPT. Yeah, let's do EPT for. So type in EPT in the chat if you want to win a 1-year subscription for Disc Golf Stream. Meanwhile, I'm
about 100 euros, and you can watch all the incredible live action all season long, including the European Pro Tour events and the European Championship, which is also going to be 4 rounds streamed live on Disc Golf Stream, and that's going to be an amazing event in Tallinn, Estonia.
Yeah.
Really, really looking forward to that. It's going to be
yeah.
something special for sure. And the field will be stacked, I mean, of course, we'll have Kristen Tatar, the reigning world champion, look to get her first European championship. We'll have the reigning champion Mikla Santila on the MPO side, and Henna Blomros, both the Finns' current European champions. They'll be looking to defend those titles, and there's just a whole slew of great players. It's going to be a wild battle there.
So just to answer someone in the chat, it's not case sensitive. You can, like, the proper, when it's shortened like that, it's actually EPT in capital letters, but you can write it however you want. It's not case sensitive. So I wrote it in all. I guess
that's a tricky word, is it?
Yeah,
with the abbreviations, but
yeah,
it doesn't matter. You can do it either way. It's gonna be okay.
Because we spell it usually European Pro Tour with capital E, P, and T, but just type EPT like everyone else in the chat, and Andrew will set a timer at some point.
Okay, 3 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
And after this one, we're gonna have a raffle for a UDisc Pro Code as well.
Ooh, nice.
And again, to everyone who
down.
won, and I think there's only one person in the entire winter series of these Disc Golf Valley streams that hasn't contacted me regarding a price. I have some discs that I'm going to be sending out. There's Jonathan from last event from the final of the Disc Golf Valley winter series that I just talked to today, and we are sending out 2 discs to him. There's a local guy that won 1 disc, like in the raffle giveaway from last time. That was pretty good actually. The last time. That's why I thought I had a lot of donations this time, because I looked at the old donations, but that's how it is. And yeah, while we're here waiting for the timer to go off, if you would be so kind as to give me a like. Lots of people have already done that, I can see that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Even though Disc Golf Valley there might be some summer events, there might be some monthly events over the summer. Now that I kind of know my schedule, because this boy don't have a job from July 1st. So there might be some events during the summer, but since all my night shifts will be turned into evening shifts, that means I won't be able to stream during the evening, and that kind of makes it a little obnoxious to do like 1 stream, then 3 weeks 1 stream, and then 4 weeks 1 stream. So it might be a monthly thing from during the summer. And And probably not Thursday night because Thursday is live disc golf.
Press
But let's see.
conference usually.
Yeah. But let's see how it is. Looking at the scores here from the Nokia course, Nerdbuster of course, batting everyone out of the park in what does it say? 18 under par, tied with Daggers and Kumiko. In fourth place, another known name, Boyka, 16 under par, tied with Juicy in 16 under par, Noah in 15 under, Deniken in 14 under par. Deniken, is that, I can't remember. It's so frustrating when people don't have their real names here. But that's how it is. Do we see some Fergie for reals didn't complete? Either he didn't complete at all or he got disconnected. And the problem with this game is that if you get disconnected, there's no way to get into the event again to finish your round, which is sadly a thing.
That's frustrating. All right, that's the alarm.
I hear the alarm. So let's roll it for the yearly subscription for...
It's the big one.
The big one. And it's Vegan Stallion. Vegan Stallion is... I know that he's been quite active in the chat in previous events as well, so well-deserved Vegan Stallion. And Vegan, just like everyone else, there's going to be the email address after the stream. 1 year disc golf stream. Wait, stop. I have a lot of wires on my keyboard. On my desk? Do you know that feeling?
That can be difficult. But congratulations, Vegan, right?
Yeah.
The
so
vegan?
let's do another one for UDisc, and we're gonna make the keyword UDisc for that one. So just type
Great.
UDisc if you want a pro code for UDisc. UDisc, the app for disc golfers. I think isn't that the slogan? I think it is. And I used UDisc quite a bit when it first came out. I even since the user base was so small, it was so fun that you could be actually actively like influencing how the app was actually turning out, because there was, hey, could you fix this? Could you fix that? And then, and there was like, we're gonna fix this and we're gonna fix that, and they did. They fixed these things. Now, of course, like the support is still quite fast, but now, of course, they can't, they can't fix everything at once. They have to,
they've had to scale up, but it's become critical infrastructure for the disc golf community. I mean, it's incredibly valuable, and I can't imagine what it would be like without UDisc. Even doing the commentary job, it's just vital.
And by the way, so I had a thought that maybe UDisc they're releasing these growth reports, and it's really awesome to get some stats on how many people have played these different courses, like seeing Copenhagen being on top of the list again as one of the most played courses in the world. And of course they've done a lot of calculations based on real life, having people calculating players in real life, comparing it to how many were actually registering their rounds. So they know that you have to multiply the electronic numbers by a certain factor to get a more precise estimate for how many people are actually playing. And it's for Denmark, we have, I think the number said that we have 10,700 UDisc users, and they have played a certain amount of rounds. I can't remember how much, but of course we don't know the spread, so we don't know how many of the registered players are actually registering how many rounds. So it could be only 2,000 players who are registering 90% of the rounds that are registered for Denmark in a year, which could mean that maybe all of these 2,000 users are basically all the already registered disc golfers in Denmark, like people who are members of clubs. But my thought was that, hey, maybe UDisc, we are putting out advertisements for UDisc on many of our courses. We like all established clubs, at least the ones I know of in Denmark, have received some material from UDisc that we are asked to put out on the course to encourage people to use the app. Maybe we can ask UDisc to help us to get some more growth in the clubs, because in Denmark we are just under the threshold of actually being able to receive IOC funding. But we need more members in the clubs, because we are right now only maybe 1,700 registered disc golfers, and there's even a little bit of overlap because there are still some players who are members of maybe 3 clubs. So there's a little bit of overlap, and we don't know how big the overlap is because we don't have systems in place yet to filter out the overlap players. But so it's a little bit, it would be nice to have a number of registered players that is closer to the UDisc numbers. So it could be fun to have, maybe in collaboration with UDisc, have a little bit of a nudge message that says, hey, you visit this course quite a lot, maybe you should find out if there's a club you can support. And at the same time, we're trying to urge the clubs to maybe change the description for the courses, so it doesn't just say how to get there and where do you find hole number 1, but maybe add a little bit of a teaser text in the first 3 lines. I think you can see 3 or 4 lines in the app before you have to click more. And maybe try and add some teaser text that says, hey, do you want 10% off on your next purchase? Maybe join the local club. And then, you can click more, because lots of clubs have, they have a deal with a local web shop, with a local shop where you get 10% off as a member of a club. So maybe we can, nudge some more people into the clubs like that, because lots of disc golfers still think that you need to be good at playing disc golf to be a member of a club. But it couldn't be further from the truth, right?
Yeah, no, it's great to be a part of a community, to be involved in those kind of things, and it's growing really, really consistently and well in Denmark. So hopefully you'll reach that thing. But yeah, you should reach out to UDisc, Matt Kruger. We had him on the Inside Disc Golf. Really great guest and a really great guy. I'm sure he would be very willing to help you or point you in the right direction if you're willing to or interested to do something like that. But the scene in Denmark is fantastic. I was really amazed and impressed when I went there for the first time, and got to feel that warm hospitality and all the great course design, and lots of really nice people playing, a really sound community. People really the culture is just really good. People have great courtesy. They were very great pool mates, and just a really good vibe on the whole scene there. Yeah, from my point of view.
Andrew, I think we've had. I forgot to ask you to add a timer, so I think we're just gonna call it here. Yeah. The winner of the 1-year code for UDisc is Eric Gladden. And this, by the way, it's Matt who hooked me up with the codes for UDisc. So thank you to Matt for that. Thank you to UDisc. Thank you to Spinoff Games for actually making this game, happen, and actually working hard to make it so that we can actually make events. Let me just add you here. And Eric, just like everyone else, right after we finished talking here, shoot me a message on an email, and I will send you the code plus a link to the instructions on how to redeem your UDisc Pro code. And to everyone, shoot me an email, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Hopefully tomorrow night there will be a Xenon review, a review of the latest overstable fairway driver from Lift Disc, a Danish manufacturer. We tried it yesterday, and man, that thing is a beefcake. It's insane. But stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to add some English subtitles for it. So, Vegan Stallion, if you wait like a minute until I'm done talking, okay, 2. There'll be a screen with my email on it, so you'll get it there. You will get it there. So, Andrew, how was your first time as a Disc Golf Valley commentator?
Great. Super fun.
I see
thanks for having me. It's been
and
nice.
I see it took half an hour more than I actually promised you initially. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. It flew by. I've been having a great time. No stress. No
Yeah.
worries. Been nice to talk about the European Pro Tour and everything going on. And this is a really nice thing to do.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. So you're saying you're coming to Copenhagen the weekend before Copenhagen Open?
Yeah.
So that's I'm just taking my calendar to see if so I'm available in the afternoons that weekend. So I'll happily join you in Valbyparken for
Great. That'd be fantastic. Yeah,
for a smackdown. I mean, you smacking my ass. because I've seen you play disc golf. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that great, but I mean, I really like to have fun, and sometimes it goes really good. But I don't get to play as much as I want to, obviously, between the weather and all the obligations and stuff. But when I do get to play, I have a great time, and I'm really looking forward to checking out Valbyparken in person. It's a legendary course. They've held a PDJ major there. It's been a really long-running event.
And of course, we hope to see a lot of you guys out there. I know a lot of you guys, the remaining 22 people who are in the chat now, are of course from the other side of the pond. But get a ticket, come over here, watch some European disc golf. Nobody cares about US disc golf anymore, right?
Well, the European scene is definitely growing, and I think more and more people are from across the pond are getting into it. And of course, we've seen amazing new stars born. There's so many good storylines on Disc Golf Stream. There's young players coming out from nowhere. You have unique winners almost every week. It's been really exciting. I mean, it's pretty hard to compete with the with the level they're at in the States, but they've been doing it a lot longer, and I think we're kind of coming on an era of more international kind of cooperation and growth of the sport. So I think Europe is definitely a market that people are really interested in, and one of the really premier disc golf destinations.
But I think, Andrew, we're gonna call it here before we lose even more viewers. I think we're just gonna say goodbye for tonight, and I hope to return sometime during the summer with even more Disc Golf Valley Hangouts. I know Hobbs and Heiser will be putting on probably free events every week during the summer as well. They've been doing that all winter, so there will be some event to play. But the European Disc Golf Valley Hangouts are going to be taking a little bit of a break. So thank you very much. Thank you to Andrew, and I'll be switching to the end screen now. And that
congratulations to all the winners. Yeah.
Congratulations. And the email address is going to be